We love hip hop.
Tory Lanez. Found guilty. All 3 charges. Ooh. Okay. 3 charges are reckless. You know what? Let's pull up the charges for real. Okay. Because here's the thing. I feel like a lot of us are really fixated on Tory Lanez. You know, that's my phone that keeps on doing that. Where a lot of us are fixated on Tory Lanez's charges.
Yeah.
Saying that did he shoot? Was the charges him shooting Meg, assaulting Meg the Stallion? Okay.
Yeah.
And the assault meaning him shooting a gun at her. Okay. You wanna open that?
Yeah.
Open it. Yeah. Go through. I'll keep on explaining to the audience while Dusty Wallace is opening our balcony door over here. We hotboxing it in this motherfucker. I'm gonna be pulling up the charges, the exact charges, because I think we have it confused. Right? I'm right now in Microsoft Bing, and I'm gonna put Tory Lanez exact charges. Okay?
Yeah.
And I think that will bring us a little bit more clarity, because he was found guilty of all 3 charges, which is assault, the carrying of a weapon, and a few different things, right? But I don't think anybody's really completely clear on what his charges are. Okay. So let's see what the charges are here. And this is via Yahoo News.
It's not TMZ though?
Well, Yahoo News is pretty reputable. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm with a convicted felon of 3 felony counts. Okay, so let me see. Was charged with discharging a firearm with gross negligence. That's 1.
Yeah. Assault
with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm. What is, and listen, I'm not trying to throw smut on his name, because like I said, I've been getting some backlash. I was streaming live when the verdict came in. And I feel like you kind of said the same thing, but I'm the one getting shot in the head for it, fam.
It's the way I said it.
Just smooth it over better.
You know what I mean? This is the way I said it. It's like, okay, his charges, it's like for him being there.
Yes.
And there's 2 people that got away with pretty much, you know what I mean? Lying. But it's because you were there. That's why they're placing these charges on him, and it's deeper. I think it's more deeper also.
I do understand the Rock Nation stuff. His father came out on the courtroom steps calling out Rock Nation,
nuts,
conspiracies, everything, right?
Yep.
But let me read this again. He was charged with discharging a firearm with gross negligence, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm. Now, assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
Yeah.
Okay? That doesn't necessarily mean me pointing a gun at you and shooting. It means if I discharge a firearm, which one of the witnesses says that he did. Right? And somebody gets hurt, and me and you are having an argument, that's assault.
Yeah,
I don't have to be like pointing the gun at you saying, let me see if I can aim a bullet in your direction.
No.
Me and you just have to be arguing, and I let off a firearm, and through that fucking exchange, no matter at one point in time, you get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I assaulted you.
Yep. It's just the same way if you went somewhere and you started a fight and someone killed your friend, you could get charged with the murder.
Exactly. So it doesn't necessarily mean that he's being convicted or he's found guilty of shooting at Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
He's being found guilty of shooting off a firearm, Meg the Stallion getting hurt, and there was being an assault at the time. You know what I'm saying? Which is the verbal altercation. An assault could be a verbal assault. You know what I'm saying? But the assault that they're charging him with is assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
And an unregistered.
And so the thing is, discharging a firearm with gross negligence, if we're going by the key witness accounts, saying he just let off a gun, even if he just let off in the air, unfortunately, guilty.
You're guilty.
Right? If he's found with an unregistered firearm, like just having it, and like it's in his whip, him and the driver and whatever, and you know what I'm saying?
Possession of an unregistered.
right? He's carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm. That's guilty. I'm sorry, fam. Like, he's in the situation, even if it's them bitches' gun, fam.
I hear you, but it's the fact that he's in the why he's even in the situation. Why, like, you know what I mean? At his status, at his, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
like, he had too much to lose in the first place to be moving that wild on that night in the first place.
Very much so.
Okay? And then in the end of the day, if they want to go and lean into the conspiracies, yes, Rock Nation and all these different powers that be ain't going to protect you when shit goes down. But the thing is, you have to prevent shit from going down in the first place.
Exactly. But I agree with you 100%. Right? Mm-hmm. He was being a sleazeball. He was moving too fast.
Too fast.
He needed to slow down, and God sometimes slows you down, B.
Slow down.
Right? No, I ain't kidding, you know.
No, I know like, it's real.
It's for real. Like, you see, you have all these opportunities, you have all this money, you have all this, like, you know, but you seem to forget, like, some people are given stardom. You know what I mean? He actually worked for his stardom.
Hard for it.
Yeah, dog. He must be feeling like shit in a jail cell on December 25th.
Well, they remanded him right away, brought him into custody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? His mugshot is up there with I seen a list of notable rappers in jail posts on multiple social media pages. Right? And this guy's there in the bottom of the fucking page because he's one of the more recent people who just got detained. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Young Thugs there at the top. I'm like, bro, like, you had it, fam. He can still appeal the case. I'm not the one who's saying, he's guilty, hold it, and don't appeal.
No, he's going to appeal it, nigga. He's going to appeal. But he's going to probably have to sign the label or something now. I don't know.
Well, that's the only way he's going to be able to, like, even have any chance of getting back into the United States.
No. See, I think he still has to do all his time in the United States.
He does have to do his time in the United States.
Like 10 years at least, right?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people, there's the maximum sentence of 22 years that is what he's facing, right? And this is just what I heard from academics.
Yeah.
And, you know, he seems to try to get a lot of his knowledge from the courts and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
However, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go, let's not put this in stone. But he's saying that they're going to be running his charges, or he thinks they're going to be running his charges concurrently.
Yeah.
So if the max that he gets on one of his charges is, let's say, 5 years, then he'll be doing 5 years. Let's say the other one is 3, the other one is 5. He's going to be doing the 5 years, but all of his charges running concurrently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know
so let's say he gets sentenced to 5 to 8. He'll be home in like 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's already been, now he's going to be in there, like, when does he get sentenced? On, like, January 25th, right? I'm pretty sure. Sentencing for him is, like, January 25th.
He's in 22 years. Let's see. Let's go look. Let's be thorough about this. You know what I'm saying?
Be thorough.
Sentencing date.
Right? Because,
sentencing.
I don't know. Everybody has their twist to this. You know what
January
I mean?
23rd. Yeah, you're right there on point, fam.
23rd or 25th?
23rd.
Okay, 23rd. All right, I was close.
You're close.
I was close. Man, I can't talk really right now that much anymore about the case because everybody knows what happened and everybody thinks he's either guilty or he's not.
You're right.
Right? Okay. Now, the thing what you have to wait for is how long they want to sentence him for. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're saying it's 22 years, but really, what are they giving him? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We gotta wait now a little bit now.
And it doesn't look good that they remanded him immediately. They didn't even let him to go home, take care of his affairs.
No, because he's a flight risk. He's a flight risk.
Well, the fact that they feel he's a flight risk is a problem.
He's from Canada.
Not only because he's from Canada. Like, we gotta be really honest with ourselves, fam. Okay? And let's say, let me fucking preface this by I'm not trying to throw smut on the man's name.
No.
But He has not given the judge or the jury. It's the judge who decides those parts. The jury decided the conviction.
Yeah.
But it was the judge who's going to decide all the terms. Right? He's not giving the judge a lot of reasons to want to fucking make his life easier, my G.
They're not.
You
going
have
to.
the fucking August Alsina thing over your head that you're lucky they didn't fucking really extra hang you because that and bring that up in the court. If because they're saying if he testified, that would have definitely came up in the his testimony or in the cross examination. Like, come on, fam. Like, don't give them more.
Well, August didn't want his name all up in that shit.
But bro, he obviously did because August is the one who put out the post that he got his ass whooped. Niggas don't even usually put out posts like they got their ass whooped that bad, bro.
But really, August is only known for sleeping with Jada right now and like that.
But regardless, fam,
you know what I mean?
It's not a good thing on his case.
That's the worst person to hit, personally. Even touch.
That's the last thing.
That's like the worst.
No. That's the last thing that happened during the last 2 years.
Yeah. That was recent.
I don't want to run it. You know, I can run it down because it's already said and done, but he still has an appeal he's going through. So I don't want to get super specific.
Like in it.
Right?
Yeah.
But the nigga has been not a model probation-y or whatever probation.
He was on house arrest I think after that.
But he wasn't at first. But then he was found within a certain amount of feet of fucking Meg Thee Stallion. And I think, remember there was the Rolling Loud that he popped up with the baby. And then Meg Thee Stallion was also in the same place. So they were like, yo, you violated our fucking restraining order. And it's like, oh, okay, boom. Now, yes, it could be the bitch being vindictive. But she got shot in the foot.
Oh my. Well, yo, fam, it's like a ricochet. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a graze.
Either way, she does not gonna do you no favors, fam.
But can I be real? I think her friend shot her, and they were fighting for the strap.
Either way,
I know because she
Tory's
came on
the ops.
Yeah, and she came online saying you shot me.
So my point is with him. And this is a woulda, coulda, shoulda. He should have been just fucking low for the last 2 years. If he's gonna put out his tunes, and stay the fuck out the way. Don't say nothing online. Don't do no lives. Nothing, fam. Don't try to sub her in the bars. Nothing.
This is what thinking with your cock gets you.
Holy fuck.
He should have left those two skellies on the road from once they started jumping out the ride and fighting.
That's number one.
He should have been like, driver, let's go.
No, fam, that's not even number one. That's like number 3 of that night. Number 1 is don't go to the party with 2 girls that you're fucking.
Brought sand and the buckets to the beach.
Why is these rules like? Why are we thinking like these rules are like new rules?
Yo,
fam?
He feels entitled. He's getting paper, man. He's doing designer drugs. You know what I mean? Drinking.
And then go for a third bitch.
Yeah. Because he's being spiteful after that.
So,
right?
So we're acting like
he's being
nothing
spiteful.
can go wrong if we're just overreaching in that one night, fam. You're in the car with one girl who you know is hostile.
He didn't think it would go left like that, though.
You didn't?
He didn't. He didn't.
Okay,
he didn't.
Switch place and you be Tory. You be Tory. You got Meg Thee Stallion, who's almost 6 feet. Yeah. She already has a reputation for being a little bit wild.
Yeah.
You're fucking her friend.
Okay.
There's a party going on at Kylie's house.
All right. Okay.
Are you going to the party? Who are you bringing? If you're going. These are my questions for you. You're fucking Meg. You already fucking Kelsey. You've been started fucking Kelsey from the beginning. Now you're fucking Meg.
Yeah.
On the low ski.
On the low ski.
Now you get invited to Kylie's party.
And you want to kill
What's
that
your
too.
choices for the night, Dusty Wallace?
Oh, I'm sitting in my yard. I'm in the studio. They can come check me there after, whichever one.
Right? Or me, I might, if I'm going to be sneaky, I'm going to try to dip out to Kylie's party dolo.
And that's what he did, though.
But
that's what
after he brought both bitches with him, fam.
He didn't bring both bitches with him. He met them there. He met them there.
Yeah.
He met them there.
You're right.
He met them there.
They were there all day.
Yeah, and then he came there on some like cocky shit, like, yeah, you know?
You should have stayed home.
Yeah, bitch, what are you doing here?
Both my things are there.
What are you doing here? He's looking at them.
So, okay. So now the scenario is even worse. Both of my things are there in the place.
Yeah, and he's being rude.
And I'm going to pull up? I know that both of these girls I'm smashing
You're not supposed
there.
to. You're not supposed to pull up, but...
And they're not going to find out by the end of the night that I'm smashing both of them if I pull up. Like, whose world is this nigga in, bro?
His own world. His own world. That's why now he has to be in fucking jail, bro. Because you're thinking with your dick. You ain't thinking with your money and your smarts.
That is the craziest line of decision making I've seen in a long space of time, fam. Regardless, and I said this before, regardless of the fucking shooting. Just to get there in the first place.
Yo.
Just the mixed up situation that you put yourself in. Crucial. If something bad happened, which something did, but the worst case scenario happened. Usually in scenarios like that, because it's not like niggas don't put themselves in these scenarios. There's niggas who pull up the parties and, both of my, four of my things are here. And it turns out bad.
It turns out for the worst.
But the worst is these girls are fighting in the parking lot, ray-tay-tay, and you go home, you smash one of them. The one that got beat up, you're fucking like, don't worry, baby, it's okay. And then you knock it down and you wake up the next morning, fam. Right? Well, I don't want to say right because I don't know if you've been in that scenario. And I haven't been in that scenario neither. But I'm just saying, these are the things that can happen.
That's a lot of drama, right? And once it starts getting to that type of level, I'm out.
Yeah.
Personally, me. If I see two bitches fighting, they jump out of my car and they're drunk and they're like, you know what I mean?
And the blickies around.
I'm out. Driver, don't stop at all.
Bro, when they got out the car to start fighting, here's me.
Yeah, driver.
Later, bitches.
I'm gone. That's what they would be mad at me for me leaving them on the side of the street. It wouldn't have been, you shot me. She would have came on the Instagram and like, this nigga let me on the side of the street.
I'm Meg Thee Stallion. How could he leave me here? Because you all are acting like fucking monkeys right now. Get the fuck out of here.
Right?
I'm driving off. Driver.
He wishes he could replay that shit in the back of his...
Oh my God. Yo. We shouldn't even be talking about it because man, them watch We Love Hip Hop on the range and niggas be like, yo, shut up, man. I wish I'd done that.
Yo, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
No, and listen, again, I don't want the audience to think that I'm anti-Tory because we rolled with the nigga all the way through. But when the fucking judge put the gavel down from what the jury said, and the thing is, my issue is we can't be saying innocent until proven guilty on a justice system that we don't even believe in the first place. Why are we holding to that system if we're not going to believe it when the fucking judgment comes in? We don't trust the system in the first place.
Yeah, but he should have got on the stand.
Should he have?
Yeah, he should have said something.
Bro, I think if he got on the stand, he would have been fried even more.
Bro, he would have had at least a fighting chance.
And if it was a one judge decision,
the way they were making it look like throughout the days is like he's gonna get off this shit. That was like straight fake news to me.
Yeah, it was fake news.
That's fake news, bro.
During the whole deliberation, the judge was annoyed, right?
Yeah.
The man them fell asleep during the process at one point.
Yeah,
they weren't impressed with him having his kid there.
No.
And like the clothing choices, they weren't. It wasn't.
What was he
screaming remorse or it was screaming like peacock to them, right? There's different techniques that you need to be using as far as color palettes, all these different things when you're in the courtroom to win your case, fam. And I don't think he was listening to his lawyer. I think his lawyer was trash.
Didn't he fire a lawyer?
He had a woman lawyer first and he fired her and got this next dude. And then this next dude got him fucking 22 years, or got him facing 22 years now.
That would have probably worked
Dump truck.
That would have probably worked for him, the woman.
Yeah.
You know?
He should have kept the chick.
Should have kept the chick.
Yo, the nigga got a dump truck lawyer, fam.
Bro, he didn't want to pay no money or something?
He got a dump truck. The nigga dumped a bunch of money into him, and the man got him locked up anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I just realized what a dump truck is.
That's a dump truck for sure.
You dumped a bunch of money into the motherfucking lawyer, and you're still behind bars. Dump truck.
Some niggas don't even got lawyer money.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the episode Dump Truck. Tory got a dump truck lawyer. That's the name of this episode is. Okay. I'm gonna get into murky territories.
I feel for him though.
Talk to me.
I feel for him though. I won't lie. I feel like there is a part of him where there's some innocent to it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm more on the serve you right thing. More like you shouldn't have been there. You know when your parents told you you're not for go outside today and then you go and get yourself in trouble. Now it's like, yo, you know what I mean? You're in a thing. That's one of those cases.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to him. Like,
I don't think he went out there maliciously, like, I'm going to go out tonight and go shoot a chick in the foot.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that he shot off a gun aiming at the chick he's the one who put the shot in her foot.
No, the girl, her friend shot her. I think her friend shot her, and then he got the thing away and then emptied it out.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem.
And salute to Star, aka Troy Terrain. I heard the bat signal the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was there, went to the other room for a quick second, and all of a sudden my girl was like, "Yo, Star's calling you." And then she rewound the TV. All I heard is, "Friday Ricky Trey, where are you? We love hiphop.ca. Where are you? I need the Canadian." I said, "Okay." I called it immediately. And the man said, "Why does a Canadian have the blicky in the middle of gangland?" I said, "Fuck, bro. I don't know what to tell you, fam. They're killing me up north right now, too." Right? Because just the same things that I'm wondering.
That's deep, though.
Yo, they're already heavy on gangs and guns over there in LA. And you're running around with an unregistered...
Yeah, but he knows niggas getting robbed in LA. And
let the fucking nigga with the goose your security shoot these niggas for you, or stay out of the way so you won't be getting shot at, bro.
That's a lot of money for security all the time too, eh?
So then stay out the fucking way.
Yeah, true.
Only go outside when you could afford to.
Stay your ass in your house. Why?
Come on, fam.
You know
We're trying to get to the bag.
Man, he fucked up, man. He fucked up the bag for
Hold
himself.
your head, Tory, fam.
Hold your head, though.
No matter what I've said in this episode here today, it's still a fucking free Tory thing.
Of course, but he this is where God makes you learn a lesson. You have to sit down for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have so much blessings that you're wasting it right at that moment. You know what I mean? You got to think ahead. You know what I mean? You got to use your noggin, bro. Straight up.
I'm going to get into a little bit murky territories.
Oh, gosh.
And then we're going to get into our top 6.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to share this to a friend and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And make sure to subscribe to the We Love Hip Hop Clips channel for short clips from the podcast, as well as short clips from interviews and clips of interviews before they drop on this channel right here. All right. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share this to a friend. Cheer!